Hello, hello. This is J Goddess with J Goddess Tarot, and I'm here to bring you a pick a card reading for the next 3 months. This is a timeless reading, so know you have found this reading and clicked upon it when you needed to. And this is Spirit's prediction of what is going to happen for you and let's say the next 3 months. So this is pile 1 with the raw rose quartz. This is pile 2 with the raw citrine. And this is pile 3 with the amethyst cluster. So take a few moments, take a few deep breaths in and out to select your pile. And as you're thinking about what pile to select, check out the links below in the description box. You'll see a link to my Instagram where I regularly post readings for the collective. You'll see a link to my Amazon wish list, as well as a link to my Patreon. We're a high vibe tribe over there, and I post exclusive pick-a cards anytime I make extendeds for any YouTube videos that I've posted. That is, as of right now, where I exclusively post them. I post too hot, too spicy for YouTube videos there, as well as I post tutorials to help you in different aspects of developing your intuition and things like that. So take a few more deep breaths, pick your pile, and let's begin. Hello, hello, my pile ones, for those of you who selected the rose quartz. So rose quartz is the stone of universal love. It restores trust and harmony in relationships, encouraging unconditional love. Rose quartz purifies and opens the heart at all levels to promote love, self-love, friendship, deep inner healing, and feelings of peace. All right. So this is your next 3 months. This is how it's set up. And any cards that aren't immediately in the frame, I'll make sure to hold them up to the camera. So these 5 cards represent month 1. These 5 cards represent month 2. And these 5 cards represent month 3 from whenever you're viewing this video. Let's start with month 1. So in the next month, you are going to have some opportunities, my pal ones, to break loose, break free, party, have fun with friends with this 4 of Wands. But Spirit is saying do so in a balanced way. Like, don't get crazy wasted. Don't make it like the hangover type of partying, because I feel you're going to get multiple opportunities to party. So you want to do so with temperance, like really do so in a strategic manner. Like, don't do anything that would cause you to have a hangover for 3 days or anything crazy like that. So Spirit is saying you're going to have opportunities to party multiple times within the next month, but do so in a very mindful way with the temperance card coming out. So your daily inspiration, crystal inspiration card is Tiger's Eye. Overcome your fears. So I feel that a part of this reconnecting and partying, if you're watching this at the time of being recorded, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching at the time it's being recorded, you're likely in a place that's coming out of maybe some restrictions related to the global pandemic, or for another reason, you're just be able to reconnect with friends right now and go out and have fun. Spirit is saying do that, but just be mindful that you don't party too hard at any one given time. It just really wouldn't be good for you. And then the Angel Oracle, Answer Oracle card says not the right time. So there may be something on your mind right now. It could actually be love. It's just not the right time for it. And I don't feel that message is coming through like you have to wait 10 years for this thing that you've been wanting to come up. No, it's very much in the making. And if, as you will see in the rest of this reading, you probably can glance at it already. It is coming, but just not in month 1. And the green card also is the color of the chakra that you need to work on. So that's the heart chakra. And if you notice, actually for all 3 months, and I shuffle these cards very well, the heart chakra needs to be your focus to really, I'm feeling for month 1, it's really focused on self-love and maybe some more self-healing from something you may have been through. So really be mindful of the practices that you're doing to help with your self-care, your self-love, your maybe building back up of your confidence. And I feel with that Tiger's Eye, that overcome your fears is coming from. This is a sign to kind of strengthen your resolve, I really feel, about yourself. So get yourself some tiger's eye, and then get yourself some rose quartz to work on that heart chakra as well, because I feel meditation or other things like that may be very helpful and useful to you with those crystals to help you overcome fears, have more self-love, and know that no, month one is not the right time for love, but that's okay. You can still always be continuing to work on your own self-healing, self-growth, and self-love. Now, let's move on to month two. So month two, we have Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel. So in the first 2 months, you have major arcana in each month. So the Seven of Pentacles represents, honestly, to keep doing something that you've been doing. You've planted a seed in something, and the Seven of Pentacles is saying, keep going. It hasn't yet come to fruition, but keep going. This is a time for you to reflect upon some things that you've been through. You're waiting for things to come through for fruition. I have a great feeling for many of you who chose this pile. This has a lot to do with love and relationships. It may not, but for many of you, I have a feeling that that's what the theme of this next 3 months is about. You doing your self-work to be in vibrational alignment with the thing that you say you want. And because if you keep going, and I feel many of you in my pile one in month two, you may feel like you're probably a little tired because you've been working on something. And I feel Spirit is saying, keep going with the Seven of Pentacles, because a change, a twist of fate is coming, a positive one with the Wheel. And then the crystal you got is loosen your grip, Amazonite, and let go. So Spirit is emphasizing maybe you letting go from the perspective of stop trying to control things the way you think they should happen, and just focus on your work and let things happen in the timing that they need to happen in, if that makes sense. So I think it's more about letting go of control and focusing on your work. And then the chakra card that came out for you was compassion. Once again, green, focusing on your heart chakra. And I feel this is back similar to your first month, where you need to focus on self-compassion. Like you needed to focus on self-love in month one. Month two is saying focus on self-compassion, because I feel you may be the type, my pal ones, that are kind of hard on yourselves when something that you want, you know, you're doing your part and it doesn't happen as quickly as you would want it to. That doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. That doesn't mean that you're late or something. Spirit is saying keep going and doing whatever you're doing, and then a change, a fate is going to come, like something positive is going to come of it. And that makes total sense when we look at your month three, because this is kind of awesome. You got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is like love and money are coming, like serious love, like fulfillment type of love, fulfillment type of reaching your goal. And I feel two major things with the Cups and Pentacles card showing up. They're going to be big things. And this Lapidia light really is emphasizing to me that it says recall your dreams, that this is to do with, let me pick this card up so put it in the screen. This has to do with something you've been working on, both internally and externally. And you have the in the near future card. So you are coming to fruition in the 3 months, and it's going to be some big things. As I said, it has to do with love and money, abundance. Abundance is coming to you in more than one way. And so you say you've been working hard on a side project, working hard at your job. You're going to get a better job. You're going to get that promotion. You're going to get an opportunity. You're going to get that client, whatever that is in terms of material abundance, but also 10 of Cups. You're going to get that emotional fulfillment. And I feel for a lot of you, this could be within yourself since you've been working on yourself the past couple months. But I'm really strongly feeling this is a relationship with another person, my pal ones. And your chakra card, also green, that came out is forgiveness. Once again, I feel this has to do with feelings you have towards yourself, self-forgiveness, but also forgiving people in your past that have wronged you. That could be in work and business, that could be relationships, because you releasing that energy and granting people forgiveness, that doesn't mean you condone what they have done, but I feel what will happen is that will allow the universe, then you will then be in vibrational alignment for this 10 of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles energy to come through. This person is going to cross your path. This company you've wanted to do business with reaches out to you. This client you've been trying to get, this interview you've been trying to get, or you get a call back forward and you get an offer. Like something, two things. And I do feel the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, yes, they support one another, but I truly feel that this is two distinct areas of your life where you're going to have abundance and success. And that is awesome. I don't think I have ever had a spread where the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles have come up together, especially a spread like this. So it looks like your 3 months are going to be positive and fruitful. You're going to have some times of maybe feeling a little down about things, feeling a little tired, especially around the second month. But I feel that has to do with you needing to release your grip of control, of thinking things have to be a certain way. And soon as you do, I feel then that's when that wheel moment is going to, that's when that change of fate moment is going to come. And the universe is going to have the alignment with your energy then to come in with this 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, these blessings, these great things, this person, this opportunity, this financial as well as romantic. I'm strongly feeling abundance that's going to come your way. And an overarching message is really focus on your heart chakra these next 3 months. I feel for many of you in my Pal Ones, you are very hard workers and you often neglect this part of yourself. You keep it very protected. But I feel in keeping it protected for some of you, you may be neglecting it and may not be giving yourself the love that you need because you are strong and you feel I can do this, I can handle this, and you can, but I don't feel you're filling your own cup up enough, if that makes sense. So you really need to work on self-love, self-compassion, and self-forgiveness these next 3 months. And there are a million YouTube videos out there that can help you come to what that means. But what I honestly feel would be a simple thing to do, my Pal Ones, is to get a piece of rose quartz, especially, you know, like a worry stone or a palm stone, or even a necklace or something, and meditate with this stone, work with this stone, and really help release anything that's not serving you about kind of the way you may feel about yourself or what you're deserving of, because I feel that is impacting, and to some extent, the universe flowing things to you. So focus on your heart chakra. You are going to have a really cool 3 months. Fun partying first month, continuing to work hard, maybe a little burnout the second month, but not, I don't think it's going to be severe. And in third month, it looks like, you know, things are really going to be flowing in the love and the finances department. So this is the next 3 months. This is the reading I have for you, my Pal Ones who chose the rose quartz. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when I post new content. Also, check out the links below in the description box. I have a link to my Instagram, a link to my Amazon wishlist, as well as a link to my Patreon. We're a high vibe tribe over there. I post exclusive pick a cards, too spicy for YouTube pick a cards, as well as any extendeds I make for YouTube videos. I post there. And then I post tutorials on how to do things like develop your intuition in very practical ways. So feel free to watch another Pal, but if this is where I leave you for today, thank you for letting me read for you, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, for those of you who selected this beautiful raw citrine, this is your reading for the next 3 months, what's coming up. So citrine promotes motivation, activates creativity, and encourages self-expression. Enhances concentration and revitalizes the mind. It releases negative traits, depression, fears, and phobias. It is emotionally balancing. All right, so let us see what is on the horizon for you, my Pal Twos. So first up, I see that in month 1, let's say overall, I feel this spread is related to career. I'm getting that energy. It doesn't have to be. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I'm feeling overall, those of you selected this spread, this has to relate to career. So we have the Ten of Swords and the Justice. So what I feel this means, my pal ones, is there's coming to an end of something. It could be, with the Ten of Swords, it could be something dramatic, like truly an end of a job where you weren't being treated well and you decided to leave. For some, it could have been dramatic as in, you got let go of. And then with this rhodochrosite that says, remember your worth, I have a strong feeling the energy coming up has to do with maybe, how you were treated. But this is not going to last for long. This energy, you did what was good for you. You did the right thing for you because, with this truth chakra card coming out, that has to do with throat chakra. So I feel that you may have spoken your truth or stood up to something. And even though you did the right thing, you either felt that you needed to leave, you voluntarily looked for something else and saw, that environment really wasn't in line with where you are in terms of integrity, or they let you go for some reason. But you spoke your truth and continue to do so. But don't worry, because all in that same month, an opportunity is coming. So something kind of starts out a little rough at the beginning of the month, but maybe there's an ending to something. But don't worry, Spirit is saying justice will be served. So if you were unfairly let go of at a job or looked over for something, don't worry. Karmic justice is coming for those parties. You don't have to do anything. They will reap whatever they have sown, is what I'm hearing. So don't worry about that. But before that first month is over, an opportunity is coming. This is great. And then in your second month, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Right there, we're talking money. So Queen of Pentacles, you didn't just get any Pentacles cards. You got the Queen of Pentacles. And as you see, she is very much comfortable with her bag, sitting in her queendom, okay? So whatever this is going to be a good opportunity for you, my pal twos. This is going to be an opportunity where you're getting what... Honestly, you're more so being paid in alignment with what you're worth. So I'm feeling this could be a new job, or you posted for a job in a different department or something like that. And they're really, I think this is two things. They're saying they're really going to respect your ideas, but this is also new ideas are going to come from you. You're also going to be very much sparked and motivated. And then with this purple universal energy, with this, honestly, third eye chakra, is what it looks like mainly to me with that color card. I feel that you're going to have, and crown chakra too, because of the two colors. So higher level knowing, knowledge, and the Ace of Wands, you're going to get a lot of material abundance for your ideas, as well as you're going to be motivated and sparked by this new opportunity, whatever it is. And the crystal guidance card, daily crystal inspiration card, is Azurite. Get laser focused. And then we have the Angel Oracle saying a year from now. So for your month 2, what I'm seeing, my pal twos, is that a new opportunity is going to come. They're really going to respect your ideas. It's also going to spark and remotivate you to really probably be engaged in work like you hadn't been, about whatever that Ten of Swords moment was about in month 1. And it's a new environment. So get laser focused, because I feel, yes, this opportunity came in. Yes, it was great, but it's going to require a good bit of your time and energy to do this work. I feel even if it's an office job, you're going to have to kind of hit the ground running, and you're totally capable of this. Trust me, this is nothing that you're going to feel anxious about. You're going to be like, I can do this, and you absolutely can, my pal twos. But Azurite, maybe get you a piece, get laser focused, because you are going to have to work, being new, of course, in the level of position that you have. You're going to have to really get in and work and show them what you got. And you got it. And Angel Oracles are saying a year from now, things are going to be totally different. Whatever that crap was in month 1 that came to an end, things are going to be totally different. You are going to not even recognize where you were a year from now, a year from month 2, because you're going to be in such a wonderful place with this Queen of Pentacles energy. And this Ace of Wands, this new energy, but also very secure, very financially abundant and secure is what I'm getting. And then for my month 3 for you, pile two, you have the Nine of Cups. And if you can't tell from the card, that is just a lovely energy to be in. Okay. I want, look at all the gold and the treasure chest and just the sun beaming from behind. Like, that is also, once again, talking about abundance. And I feel for you, you're going to be in your King of Cups energy. So what I'm feeling in this spread, this is talking about you being at a place where you're much more emotionally intelligent. You have done some healing and some work. And if you notice, both this King card and this Queen card, they have their eyes closed. And what comes up for me, as well as in this Justice card, there's a lot of reflection going on throughout this 3-month period. There's a lot of going within to answer questions, to do some self-work, to do some self-healing, to work on self-growth. You're even here, eyes closed. There's going to be a lot of you going within. I feel that's very important. So communication with yourself as well as communication with others, making sure that you have clear throat chakra, clear third eye chakra, clear crown chakra, very important. Because in month 3, you're going to be called to be more connected, possibly, than you've been with others. And this is the heart chakra. That's what green represents, is the heart chakra. And with this daily crystal inspiration card, it says agate, get back into balance. So month 3, after you've worked really hard in month 2 at this new opportunity that's arisen, you're going to have abundance. Like, you're going to continue to be successful. I think that's what it's saying. Like, you got it, you got the ideas, you got the knowledge, and you're just going to continue to be successful. It is called, Spirit is calling you to, as you had to be really laser focused in month 1, you have to maybe pull back a little bit and get yourself back into balance with maybe truly your work-life balance, but just in other areas of your life. Any healing that you may have had to do from whatever that 10 of Swords experience was in month 1, maybe coming to an end, or at a good, let's say at a good milestone in month 3. And it's up to you. So the angel answer card says it's up to you. So how you land in the 3rd month and beyond is up to you. And I feel with all of these cards pretty much showing someone's eyes closed, or not showing someone's face at all, there's going to be a lot required of you to go within to find answers to things, but you know the answers. Don't worry about not having them. Trust your intuition. Sit with your thoughts is what I'm hearing. Journal is what I'm hearing as well, as a way to release and express maybe negative emotions or feelings that you have. It's very important for you to go within and listen to your intuition, my pal twos, so you can be at your best. And that makes sense. The agate for get back into balance, because citrine is about emotionally balancing energy with this crystal. So you're going to have some ups and downs, emotionally, but you're going to have a lot of success in these next 3 months. We have opportunity. Even when something great doesn't happen, you're in a boom of opportunity. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, King of Cups. Like, you're going to have a lot of abundance, even as you go through some of these more trying energies or tricky times. You are going to be successful, my pal twos. Like I said, I strongly get the energy. This is career or work related. It does not have to be. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But you're going to have success. And I feel one of the major keys to your success, outside of your inherent intelligence and brilliance and capabilities, is you taking the time to take a step back and going within. I feel there is a lot to be gained from that, wherever you're at, whatever situation you're dealing with. I feel that's something you don't do as much as I'm hearing should. I try not to use that word, but that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. But you have some doubts about your own intuition, and it's usually spot on. So listen to it. And I think taking this time out and really diving deeper, journaling to release the negative shit, really tapping into your intuition is going to help you make wise decisions during this time. All right. So that is what I picked up for you, my pal twos, for what's coming up in the next 3 months. Feel free to click on any other pile if it called to you, because there may be some messages in there for you as well. Also, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know when I post new content. Check out the links below in my description box. You'll see a link to my Instagram where I post readings for the collective commonly, a link to my Amazon wish list, as well as a link to my Patreon. We're a high vibe tribe over there. I post exclusive picker cards. I also post any extendeds for YouTube videos that I do make. I exclusively post them there, as well as I post too spicy for YouTube videos, kind of kinky, but we keep it classy, as well as I post tutorials on very practical and approachable ways to do things like develop your intuition. So if this is where I leave you for today, thank you for letting me read for you, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, my Pal 3s. For those of you who selected this beautiful amethyst cluster, this is your reading about what I see coming up for you within the next 3 months. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so this is 3 months from whenever you start watching this. And let's see, so amethyst. Amethyst is a natural tranquilizer. It relieves stress and strain, soothes irritability, balances mood swings, dispels anger, rage, fear, and anxiety. It alleviates sadness and grief and dissolves negativity. Amethyst activates spiritual awareness, opens intuition, and enhances psychic abilities. All right, so what's coming up for you? Let's see. So each of these, if you haven't watched the other ones, each of these 4 or 5 cards, I apologize, represents a month. So this is month 1, this is month 2, this is month 3. And anything that's not in the frame, I will hold it up to the camera so you can see it. So month 1, you're kind of starting out the gate successful, my Pal 3s, with this Ace of Pentacles and then the Empress card. So what I see is you're starting a new endeavor. Let's say for a lot of you, I'm getting like a podcast. And I know that only may take what resonates, but leave what doesn't. But for purposes of kind of laying out this next 3 months, I'm going to use that. So I'm feeling that you all are starting something new, whatever that may be. For some of you, it could be you're starting a podcast, and when you start out, you're going to start out, with good intention. You've planned it. You're starting out well, but it's going to become successful quickly with this Empress card. Like, it's going to take off sooner than you thought it would. You may think, oh, it's going to take me 6 months to a year to really start building traction. No, it is going to hit the right chord at the right time with your audience that you're speaking to, and it's going to take off fast. And I especially feel that with the Sodalite, Speak Your Truth, and this chakra card with presence. So you are going to establish a presence very quickly, and this is more the color of like the crown chakra, and this is within the next few weeks. So I feel that you're starting out in this new endeavor, whatever it is, and it is going to be successful much more quickly, like literally an overnight success, than you thought. Like, you're going to attract a listenership much more quickly than you thought it would take you to establish one, even within the first month. And I feel you're going to be like on cloud 9, like, oh my goodness, I didn't think in 1 month I would gain 1,000 subscribers or whatever, and have people from much larger podcasts or within the arena or genre I'm speaking to, reaching out to me. Like, great things are going to happen in month 1. Then in month 2, you're still going to be successful. And I feel Spirit is calling you to, with the High Priestess card, tap into your intuition, because some competition is going to emerge. And it could be competition in what you are doing specifically, but some challenging energy is going to come up from you. It could be, using the podcast example, it could be like a rival podcast that really they try to like always throw shade on your shit instead of like developing their own content or hating on you because they're shady like that, and they're not original, but whatever. And I feel it's going to stress you out a little bit, you know? So Spirit is saying prioritize your health with this turquoise. That is very important. And then with this dreams card, stay committed to your dreams. Don't let this little bit of noise, I will call it, distract you from growing whatever it is you're growing that you started in month one and actually was successful much more quickly than you thought it would be, because this is perfect timing. And what Spirit is trying to, I feel this is more like a lesson month, you know what I mean, for the second month. That even when opposition comes, you stand in your power, and the way you stand in your power is to keep focusing on what you know you can do, developing and listening to your intuition with the High Priestess card. Like, don't allow someone else to shake you. You know what I mean? I feel that's really what the second month is saying. And then this third month is about, we have Seven of Cups and Queen of Swords. Once again, listen to your intuition with the Queen of Swords. But Seven of Cups, I feel you're going to be called to, with the thing that started in month one, it was very successful, and you started tapping into your intuition more around in month two. You're going to be called to move forward and make a decision about something, even though you're not sure. So something that comes up for me is like, an offer is going to come through for you to speak at an engagement because of your podcast. So you're now seen as an authority in something. And though you've recently launched your podcast, you may have be very well versed or studied in what you're talking about. So you really are an authority in it. And you're going to feel maybe a little like, am I ready for this? Can I do this? I'm not ready. Move forward. Move forward with it, because it is going to be a way to climb higher in your success. And it can be wishful thinking, but I'm feeling for you specifically, my pal threes, this is going to be an opportunity that comes up where somebody reaches out to you to speak at something. I'm thinking like a TED Talk or something, like something very much that will establish you as an authority and what your podcast is about. Just using that example. And Spirit is calling you to operate in this Queen of Swords energy. So I feel this isn't just about communication per se and making sure you're clearly communicating with people in a way that is clear and concise and has a lot of intelligence as well as integrity. But it's also calling you to be I'm hearing a more mindful decision maker, operating with, like, be mindful of your words. Like, don't be reckless with your words. Be a clear communicator. But she's the Queen of Swords. So with this shungite that says, can I get it? Can I pick it up? Which says, detox your life. And this card that says, this chakra card that says relationships. And this angel oracle card, answer oracle card, says forgiveness. I feel you're not just being called to communicate clearly and say, doing this TED Talk for your podcast. I feel you're now being called to look at some of the relationships in your life. This could be romantic relationships, platonic relationships, familiar relationships, because what energy is coming through for me is that you're going to gain success quickly, and you're going to find you got some haters in the building. You got some haters around you, you know what I mean, that you thought were for you. And for some, it could be that they're just jealous. For others, they're scared because your life is changing in a good way. And you always thought they supported you, and they do, but people don't like change. So they see you moving out of the space of just talking about this podcast, you know, going from launching it, and you saying it may take, 6 months to a year more to be successful. They're very comfortable with that. Whoever these people are that Spirit is calling you, talking about relationships and detox your life with, they're very comfortable with that. But when this happens in like 3 months, they're so not ready for it. And the Seven of Cups, yes, represents a business opportunity that you should move forward with, but it also, I feel, represents you needing to move forward and maybe don't want to say cut off, because I'm feeling for most of you, the people who are a little intimidated or jealous of your success aren't necessarily toxic. I feel they're just being people, but you're going to have to make the decision to move forward without knowing the full picture, but also maybe changing the dynamic of some of those relationships. So for instance, you see this often, and you've seen YouTube videos around it. And use another example. When a person loses a large amount of weight, like somebody loses 100+ pounds, especially I feel when I've seen a lot of those YouTube videos, it's like women, and they talk about, okay, all the changes in attention that they get and etc. But they talk about how people around them, who they thought were their friends, who they thought were for them, who they thought were motivating them and would be happy for them in their success and weight loss, these people kind of changed on them, you know? And for some of those people, it was rooted in, you know, they're just nasty people and their colors are showing. But for others, it was their human reaction to change, because what happens when, my psychology soapbox minute, when we change, people inherently don't like change. That is human. But when we change a lot, especially in a short period of time, people feel that we're now shining the spotlight on them about areas where they know they need to change in their own lives. And that's not at all. So you being successful in this endeavor that you started in month 1 and it took off quickly is not a reflection of you pointing at any of your friends or family member who have been saying they're going to enroll in school or enroll in a program for the past 2-3 years and they never have done it. Your success is not a reflection or you trying to point the finger at them, but they feel like that. Just like these people who have lost a lot of weight and they make YouTube videos about like how people in their lives have changed, the people around them often feel that them losing weight, the person losing weight, is then a reflection, like trying to shine a light on their own bad habits. And that's not it at all. Like, this person lost the weight for themselves because, you know, health reasons, confidence reasons, healing reasons, whatever they were. But the people around them aren't comfortable with the change and may try to sabotage them in some ways. So you have to, I feel you're being called to detoxify your life. Forgive these people. I think that's what this is. Forgive these people, because the people who really are around you, support you and love you, I don't feel this is intentional. Now, you might have some snakes in the grass for some of you, and I have a feeling you know who they are. You may have to change your relationship dynamic with them. And in order to do that and maybe put up different boundaries or operate a different way around some of these people, you may really want to focus on your sacral chakra with this relationships chakra card, because you want to communicate, you want to communicate clearly with this Queen of Swords energy with them, because you don't need their negativity around you trying to stop you from shining, okay? Because you are a star, my pal threes. So this is what I'm picking up for you in the next 3 months. And the chakras to really focus on are the third eye, the crown, and the sacral. Once again, a lot of being intuitive, eyes closed, eyes open but not looking directly forward, eyes looking down. Like, you need to look within for a lot of answers and maybe a lot of ways to even within yourself handle the amount of success that is coming at you, because it's coming at you pretty fast, I feel. Especially with the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress in month 1. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for letting me read for you today. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know when I post new content. Also, check out the links below in the description box. You have a link to my Instagram, a link to my Amazon wish list, as well as a link to my Patreon. Please join us over there. We're a high vibe tribe. I post exclusive picker cards, too spicy for YouTube picker cards. Any extendeds that I make for YouTube videos, I post over there, as well as I post tutorials on how to do things, you know, very simple ways to do things like develop your intuition. So that is all for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in my next video.